All right. So once again, they ended my video for the. I can't even remember what I said in the first video, but uh, so my baby bear came here, right? And, and he said he came here to get his pants. So last time he was here, when he left me a pair of his pants and like a shirt or something, right? He's like, "Can you watch these for me, Mama? I'll be back to get them later." I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I did. I put him in the laundry by himself, and I put him in the dryer. And I don't know what the fuck happened to him after. I remember my mom saying, "There's something in the dryer. Can you get it out?" Right? And I was like, "Yeah, I might have a sleep. Can you just put it in a laundry basket or something?" Anyways, I think it got mixed in with my brother's clothes or something. But anyway, so he comes here, and I barely see my kid. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if I was him, I'd be like, "I gave you one mission, Mom. One, just one, to wash my pants and my shirt, so that when I come back, I can get them. You know, for an alternate pair of injunctions to wear, I guess." But anyway, so he gets here, and my mom had just went to bed, and it was like 11 o'clock or something, and I'm looking at him, I'm not ready to cry because I already know, like, I have no fucking idea where the fucking pants went, bro. No clue. You know what I'm saying? And, and I'm like, "Okay, hold on, let me search." Like, so I start searching through the clean clothes pile. There's literally a clean clothes pile. There's a clean clothes pile. Wait, hold on. I know it's super messy. Wait. Oh, yeah. Stupid lights in the way. That's the clean clothes pile. See it behind the fan? Yeah, on the other mattress. Yeah. Yeah, that mattress is gonna be um, that was crazy. But mom just anyway. And you know, so he's like, "I just came here to get my pants or whatever." I was like, I told him the story or whatever, and he's like, "Okay." Like I can see the disappointment on his face, sort of, but at the same time, not. Like I'm probably reading way too much into it, you know. And, and my baby's like, "It's okay, Mom. It's fine. Do you have my suitcase still?" So I open the closet. I pull out the suitcase rack, and he looks through it. And I was like, "I'm really sorry, honey. Like, I really feel like I'm failing here." He's like, "Just don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal." He holds my hand as I cross this mattress over there to get a suitcase. You know what I'm saying? Because it was wibbly wobbly or whatever. I'm saying, my motherfucking kid, bro. That's my dad. Anyway, so I pull out the suitcase and he goes through it or whatever. Finds like one move. I need like a shirt or something. And then I was like, "Just so you know, there's still like a backpack and something else in my trunk." And so we go out to the car, and I don't know what he pulled out, but he pulls something out, right? And so he walks me back up to the house, into the house. And then I come in here and he's like, "Can I use the bathroom?" I'm like, "Yeah, for sure, baby." I tell him, I'm like, "Sorry, Mom. He's just got to use the bathroom really quick." You know, because my mom, I just want to sleep when she gets annoyed or whatever. People come in and out. And, and so he goes in the bathroom. He does what he didn't do. And then he comes in here. Oh, well, okay. So while he's in the bathroom, I'm sitting here. I'm feeling hella guilty, right? Like, I can't do nothing right. Like, he asked me to do one thing, and that was to wash his fucking pants, bro. Wash his fucking pants. Where the fuck did his pants go? Where the fuck is my. Do I have Alzheimer's? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? So I'm thinking. And I don't know how to make it up to him, right? But he acted like it was not a big deal. But in my heart, I'm acting like it's a big motherfucking deal. And anyway, so I'm looking through my wallet. I was like, "Let's rent, let's Comcast, cell phone, internet." All right, so I can spare him $20, right? So I pull out two tens, right? And I put them in my pocket, and I'm gonna give them to him, right? When he gets out of the bathroom or whatever. And so he gets out of the bathroom or whatever, and and he comes in here, and I can't even tell you what he said, but he just he's my baby though. You know what I mean? It's just so I love my kid so fucking much, bro. Like I can't even tell you how much I love my fucking son. Mm. And I'm so fucking pissed that I can't prove what's wrong with me. So I can't be the mom he needs me to be to help him not be a gangbanger or whatever you want to call it, you know? But anyway, so he comes in here and I'm sitting there, I have $20 in my hand, right? I'm ready to hand it to him. And he pulls out his whatever, does the rubber band. He's like, here, mama. He hands me $60. And I'm looking at him like, what? What's this for? He said, so you can buy yourself some vape pens or something. I'm like, no, I can't take this. He's like, take it. And so I'm literally going back and forth between, like my own like mom, like I can't explain it. It's so complicated, but anyway, I'm thinking about his perception of this is my mama. I miss her so much. I'm not with her enough. He's feeling guilty, you know, but he doesn't need to. It's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? But and a couple other things that are in there or whatever. And 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 I'm looking at him, and I want to tell him that I have $20 in my pocket for you. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to underdo what he just did to me. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm not around enough, to give you a hug or whatever. But I do love you a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just looking at him. I don't want to cry, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's just, uh, I love my kids so fucking much, bro. I can't even tell you how fucking pissed the fuck off that I am. That I can't prove 4 years later, before he had ever been arrested, he was 20 years motherfucking old when I got off drugs to be a better mom. Because I couldn't be a mom to him or his sister or nobody because I had drug addicts coming in and out of my house. Whether I did drugs every day or just every once in a while or wherever the fuck was inhibiting me to not be a good mom, when I did have an apartment for a little bit of time, whatever it was or wasn't, I don't blame nobody. I blame myself. I should have been doing drugs. Right. But once you are on drugs, it is hard to get off drugs, let alone get away from the people who are influencing your decisions, especially when you ain't got no job, especially when you got this nigga, which is what they call it, a text message, controlling your life. Right. I'm gonna go get a job today. I got a job today. I had it for 3 days, but then he stole my car and popped my tire, so I had to call in sick. I made up some excuse. So I rode the bus to work the next day, and well, he came in and did some weird shit, like I don't know, jack something or something with my name on, or maybe he sent them something to my boss on email because he's a vindictive ass piece of crap. In any case, I lost my job, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't I couldn't balance being a normal human being, a person that's not on drugs, and a person that has a job connected to the person that I did drugs with. currently, past, or present. It just didn't work. And that's not exactly my story. It's more like our story. That's me and a couple other people's stories mixed together. In any case, so my baby coming here that and, I don't know what he's doing, but anyway, he pulls out his water, whatever, and I'm just looking down like, you're not allowed to watch him this recording, write him down. You're not allowed to watch him this recording, write him down. You're not allowed to watch him this recording, write him down. Because I feel like I'm connected to them, those, you know, still, you know what I'm saying? Because of what I've seen on my computer, what I've got on my Facebook, what I've got on my emails, what I've got on my voicemails. Clearly, somebody's paying attention. And they're not like the good guys, they're not the helpers. They're the fucking feds. And maybe, yeah, it's on me, but like that's what I'm saying though. You can't, it's fucking, you, you can't, you can't do that. You can't say that. Just what I mean. Like, if you're on drugs, you're gonna call everybody a fan, right? Sure, it's a fan. If you're paranoid or whatever. There's no drugs in my life, bro. Just, I mean, unless you put alcohol one, and that's only because I can't be a good mom to my kids. But anyway, anyways, so he gave me a bunch of money and gave me a big fat hug. He didn't make me feel bad about losing his pants or anything. And so he said, I'll come back around. So, yeah. I love you, baby bear. Thank you for being the best son ever.